The following program contains naughty bits.
Let's push the button marked idiot and see what comes out.
Oh, wow! Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I start today's video, there's two things I want to address as opposed to undressing. Why are you guys unsubscribing? Now, I know it's not you, it's YouTube that are doing this silly little trick again because I've seen my numbers go down again. Now, at this stage, folks, honestly, I don't know if I should even keep asking you to subscribe or resubscribe. What? Remember even? I've got a members channel, believe it or not, or members on my channel, which sounds even worse the more you try to emphasize that point. And the other thing I want to address, folks, is Mr. Will Smith getting jiggy with it. La 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 la. Getting jiggy with it. Lovable buffoon, the Fresh Prince himself of Bel-Air, Will Smith, is making something of a comeback. Actually, I'm lying. He's not. He's trying to do that with his brand new single called Pretty Girls. And the beginning of that video sees the black sopranos. That's right. He's got a black Jennifer Melfi sat in front of him while he's the poor man's Jamaican Tony Soprano. If you don't believe me, just stick around and wait for the opening titles. Oh, I'm so hot. I'm so steamy.
Looking for a little peace and quiet?
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your black Jennifer Melfi from The Sopranos.
Can you make me understand?
And by the way, this is one thing I always hate with the black culture out there, because everything has to be black, even down to the psychiatrist, right? You can't, or the therapist. You can't have a white girl sat there, or a Chinese girl, or an Indian girl. Everything in that culture is we got to have somebody of our race to understand what we're going through, y'all. It's so, that's why I'm so anti everything at the moment. Look, I'll give Will Smith his due. At 56, he looks good. But then again, the guy's got makeup on, so well, what is he like without it?
I like pretty girls.
And the first thing that we see is a man who comes out in high heels. And let's carry on. Oh, Will Smith. I too like pretty girls. I would call myself an expert at this stage. Look below me, dude. I've got AI women who look better than these monstrosities who are doing the worst catwalk I've ever seen.
The pretty girls.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Where did you pick this one up from? The local supermarket? Bloody hell. You know, I take it back. The black chick is actually better looking than this, whatever this thing is. Holy shit.
I like pretty girls.
Yeah, I wonder if Will Smith has been watching my earlier videos. Oh no, and I forgot, folks. This video is in 4K. Not my video, but it is. But this video is in 4K. Holy shit, 4K hell.
You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You too fine for the line tonight. 5 + 5.
Are you sure about that, Will? Because from where I'm sitting, I think you might want to get that refund, dude.
Down tonight, it's a full house. Better play your cards right. I'ma post your pic if you pose. Make one phone call, you in.
Oh, bloody hell. Somebody dragged the pig out of the local farm. And now there's a farmer thinking, what happened to that fucking ugly pig I saw? Oh, there she is. She's on my Will Smith video. Right over there. I mean, to be honest, if Will Smith had released this song maybe 15 years ago, right, it might have been okay, laughable. I'm amazed that his missus with the alopecia let him out of their Miami apartment so he can go and record this song. Jada Pinkett Smith is who we blame, ladies and gentlemen, for everything that's happened to Will Smith. Will Smith used to be this very popular, fun kind of man that we would want to saddle up to and have a bit of a boogie, right? But nowadays, you just think this guy's is a husk. He's just laughable. Jada Pinkett, by the way, whose grandmother told Jada to not play with others in her circle, but to play by herself, playing solo. If you understand what I'm telling you in this video. Yes, her insipid, corrupt grandmother taught Jada Pinkett about self-pleasure. I mean, isn't that disgusting, folks? And again, from my opening statement, you can probably see why I said that thing that I did, because when I look at people like Will Smith and that ghetto blaster they called Jada, who he picked up from the local sidewalk, Will Smith could have had any woman he wanted. He could have dated a white chick, married a white chick. He would have had some beautiful kids with her. Failing that, Latinas, they were all over Will, weren't they? And even after that, you could have gone for a Japanese girl, and I would have cut the limit right there, yeah? I mean, look at this. This is 1997 Will Smith, and you got all these honeys in the background, right? In skimpy bikinis, having a good time. That's what you'd expect to see from a title called Pretty Girls, but quite clearly we don't get that. We get Pretty Ugly Girls, and that's the end of it. And as a celebration, I will call this video the ultimate celebration for men of culture like you and me, right? Robin Thicke. Ooh, yeah, baby. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know this video is going to get copyright struck. I don't care. I'm having a great time. But it's really funny that, you know, you got Pharrell here on the far right-hand side of this video, and he later apologizes for behavior like this, celebrating women because he's doing all that Disney shit now, right? And Emma Ratajkowski, I mean, let's go back to her incredible entrance here, because remember, she was really the talk of this video. She's the talk of this video, right? She couldn't wait to get her boobies out in Girl Gone with Ben Affleck, and he's like, put them away, and the audience is like, no, take them out. She obviously likes to whine and moan now that she's objectified, and she didn't like the way she was portrayed in this video, knowing full well what she's doing in the video. And yet in real life on social media, she still has no problem actually doing artful nude poses for her fans, right? So I think she's just a very mentally deranged lady, Miss Ratajkowski right here. I mean, again, this song, which I know is sampled from a Marvin Gaye song, I don't care about any of that. I think if a song is good, then you just celebrate the fact it's a great song, and this video is fantastic. And I've seen plenty of married, respectable women at the office parties I used to go to who would just dance away to this song. Would any of them have a problem with this video? Probably not. I would actually argue, to be honest. So again, Will Smith, you know, he could have made a bit of a comeback, but he's trying so hard to do that now, and it's not going very well. You got a song called Pretty Girls with pretty ugly mongos in them, and yet back in the day here with this song, wow, I mean, what a difference, right? It's a night and day difference. But there you have it, folks. Will Smith is trying to make a comeback, and it is actually not doing well for him at the moment, because some people are saying, well, you know, you're 56, Will, why are you making videos where you're chasing around tail? But in this case, I think it could have been a Betty Hill skit where these women could have just gone around beating Will over the head and sending out a message that it's not nice to be sexist anymore. And that's the message of his video, by the way. When you look at the way that it's set out, it's trying to bring in the 90s and 80s way of how we reacted to things back then, right? But now you got to be a bit more sensitive, folks. You can't go around offending people. But I think just a mere tactile way that he's tiptoeing around women in the video here for Pretty Girls is just an embarrassment of riches. I mean, look at Will Smith's children. Look how they've turned out. They're just such a bunch of weirdos. And again, going back to that missus of his, who I think is the Antichrist at this stage, Why hasn't he divorced her? What kind of a weird hold has she got over Will? I don't get it. I want the old Will Smith back. I don't think he's ever coming back, ladies and gentlemen. But somebody who is going to make a comeback is yours truly. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a like. Smash that subscribe button like you were hitting Chris Rock. And I'll catch you catching me for the return of the next video.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Dream of me. I'll make your dreams come true. Everything's possible with me.